precious name. Heavenly Father, open eyes and open ears. We're going to read the Haftorah. And the Haftorah in the Hebrew comes from a root word meaning to conclude. And the Haftorah is in conclusion. The Haftorah is the 12 books of the prophets. The 12 tribes are called Dodeka-Ulan, so therefore the 12 prophets are called Dodeka-Propheton. And it's quoted 7 times in the New Testament. The book of Hosea is. And at that, we'll go with it. And it reads, the word of the Lord that came into Hosea, the son of Beeri. This word Beeri right here, some people, Christians I've seen, that they think that Hosea come from the tribe of Simeon. Well, he did not, because this word Beeri is related to Bera. And Bera was part of the Reubens, a Reubenite tribe. So Hosea is of the tribe of Reuben. In the days of Uzziah, Jotham, Ahaz, Hezekiah, king of Judah, and in the days of Jeroboam, the son of Joash, king of Israel. Now this would make it that this prophecy took place over 72 years. So Hosea was written over a 72-year period. Beginning with verse 2 here, all the way to the 5th verse of chapter 3, it is symbolic, but it is historic. It actually happened, but God let it happen so that it would be symbolic. Let's go with it. In the beginning of the word of the Lord by Hosea. And the Lord said unto Hosea, go, take unto thee a wife of whoredoms, and children of whoredoms, for the land hath committed great whoredoms, departing from her Lord. So he went and took Gomer. The word Gomer means perfect or complete. The daughter of Diblaim. Diblaim means a double fig cake. And a double fig cake is symbolic of sensual pleasure or excess sensual pleasure. Which conceived and bare a son. And the Lord said unto him, call his name Jezreel. Now Jezreel is a substitute word for Israel. In the Hebrew, Jezreel is pronounced Yazriel. And Hebrew is pronounced Israel. So if you can see the differences in the Hebrew, it's very easy to see. For yet a little while, and I will avenge the blood of Jezreel upon the house of Jehu. And I will cause to cease the kingdom of the house of Israel. Now, we'll just go with it. And it came to pass at that day. Now, what day is that? This is referring to the day that took place in 2 Kings. Hold your place right here and go with me. To 2 Kings chapter 18. In 2 Kings chapter 18, well, we'll just read it and then we'll get to it because we're coming to the 11th verse, but let's just read and get to the 11th verse. 2 Kings chapter 18, and it reads, Now it came to pass in the 3rd year of Hosea, son of Elah, king of Israel, that Hezekiah, the son of Ahaz, king of Judah, began to reign. 25 years old was he when he began to reign, and he reigned 29 years in Jerusalem. His mother's name also was Abi, the daughter of Zechariah. And he did that which was right in the sight of the Lord, according to all that David his father did. He removed all of the high places, and brake the images, and cut down the groves, and brake in pieces the brazen serpent that Moses had made. For unto those days the children of Israel did burn incense to it. He called it Nehushtan. Nehushtan means a thing of brass. He trusted in Yahweh Elohim of Israel, so that after him was none like him among all of the kings of Judah, nor any that were before him. For he clave to the Lord, and departed not from following the Lord, but kept his commandments which the Lord commanded Moses. And the Lord was with him, and prospered whithersoever he went forth. And he rebelled against the king of Assyria, and gave him not. He smote the Philistines even unto Gaza, and the borders thereof, from the towers of the watchmen to the fenced city. And it came to pass in the 4th year of Hezekiah, which is the 7th year of Hosea, son of Elah, king of Israel, that Shalmaneser, king of Assyria, came up against Samaria and besieged it. And at the end of 3 years they took it, even the 6th year of Hezekiah, that is the 9th year of Hosea, king of Israel, Samaria was taken. Now sharpen up for me, because here's why we came here. And the king of Assyria did carry away Israel unto Assyria, and put them in Halah, and in Habor, by the river of Gozan, in the cities of the Medes. Now go back with me to Hosea, chapter 5. We'll read chapter 5 again with understanding. Hosea chapter 1, verse 5, And we'll read Hosea chapter 1 and verse 5 again. And it says, and it shall come to pass at that day. What day? We just read about it. This was after the Assyrian had carried away the people. That I will break the bow of Israel in the valley of Jezreel. And she conceived again and bare a daughter. And God said unto him, call her name Ruhamah. For I will no more have mercy upon the house of Israel, but I will utterly take them away. Ruhamah means not having obtained mercy. In Romans chapter 9, it is rendered not beloved. Either way, it gets it said. Verse 7, but I will have mercy upon the house of Judah, and will save them by the Lord their God, and will not save them by the bow, nor by sword, nor by battle, by horse, nor by horseman. Now when she had weaned Ruhamah, she conceived and bare a son. Then said God, call his name Lo-Ami, for you are not my people. And that's what Lo-Ami means, not my people. And I will not be your God. Yet remember in Jeremiah chapter 3, he divorced Israel, remember? Yet the number of the children of Israel shall be as the sand of the sea, which cannot be measured nor numbered. And it shall come to pass that in the place where it was said unto them, you are not my people, there it shall be said to them, you are the sons of the living God. Then shall the children of Judah and the children of Israel be gathered together, this is after Christ comes, and appoint themselves one head, and they shall come up of the land, for great shall be the city of Jezreel. Chapter 2. Keep in mind that we're still in symbolic territory, but it did happen historically. Say ye unto your brother, Ami. He's done changed it. That means my people. And to your sister, Rohama. That means one who is beloved, or one that has obtained mercy. Plead with your mother, plead, for she is not my wife. Like I said, he divorced her, remember? Jeremiah chapter 3. Neither am I her husband. Let her therefore put away her whoredoms out of her sight, and her adulteries from between her breasts. Lest I strip her naked, and set her as in the day that she was born, and make her as a wilderness, and set her like a dry land, and slay her with thirst. What thirst is he talking about? The famine of the end time. Jesus Christ said, those that drink this water will thirst again. But if they drink of the water that I give, out of their bellies shall flow rivers of living water. If you got living waters coming out of your belly, you ain't going to be thirsty. Verse 4. And I will not have mercy upon her children, for they be the children of whoredoms. For their mother hath played the harlot. She hath conceived them. She that conceived them hath done shamefully. For she said, I will go after my lovers, that gave me my bread, and my water, and my wool, and my flax, my oil, and my drink. Therefore, behold, I will hedge up the way with thorns, and make a wall, that she shall not find her path. When the children of Israel went across the Caucasus Mountains, they was never able to find that Caucasian pass again. They couldn't find it, so they had to keep going the other way. They could never find how to get back. And she shall follow after her lovers, but she shall not overtake them. She shall seek them, but shall not find them. Then shall she say, I will go and return to my first husband, for then was it better with me than now. For she did not know that I gave her corn and wine, oil, and multiplied her silver and gold, which they prepared for Baal. Remember, he is the God that gives you power to get profit. Therefore I will return and take away my corn in the time thereof, and my wine in the season thereof, and I will recover my wool and my flax, given to cover her nakedness. And now will I discover her lewdness in the sight of her lovers. And none shall deliver her out of my hand. I will also cause all her mirth to cease, her feast days, her new moons, and her Sabbaths, and all her solemn feasts. And I will destroy her vines and her figs, whereof she hath said, these are my rewards that my lovers have given me. And I will make them a forest, and the beast of the field shall eat them. And I will visit upon them the days of Balaam, wherein she burned incense to them, and she decked herself with earrings and her jewels, and she went after her lovers and forgot me, saith the Lord. Therefore, behold, I will allure her. Now listen, you need to pay attention to this verse right here, because this is future, and this is when Satan gets here. Therefore, behold, I will allure her and bring her into the wilderness, and speak comfortably unto her. Glory be to his name. And I will give her vineyards from thence, and the valley of Achor. You know what Achor is? That's the valley of trouble. And the valley of Achor for a door of hope. And she shall sing there, as in the day of her youth, as in the day when she came up out of Egypt, out of the land of Egypt. Remember, that was the singing that Moses did in Exodus chapter 15. And then after Moses got done singing, Miriam grabbed the timbrel and she went out and done a dance. Verse 16, and it shall be at that day, saith the Lord, that thou shalt call me Ishai, and shalt call me no more Baali. Ishai means my husband. For I will take away the names of Baalim. That means Baalim is many Baals. And you see the I am added on to a Hebrew word, it is the plural. Out of her mouth, and they shall no more be remembered by their name. And in that day will I make a covenant for them with the beast of the field, and with the fowls of the heaven, and with the creeping things of the ground. And I will break the bow, the sword, and the battle out of the earth, and I will make them to lie down safely. And I will betroth thee unto me forever. Yea, I will betroth thee unto me in righteousness, in judgment, in loving kindness, and in mercy. I will even betroth thee unto me in faithfulness, and thou shalt know the Lord. And it shall come to pass in that day, I will hear, saith the Lord, I will hear the heavens, and they shall hear the earth. And the earth shall hear the corn, and the wine, and the oil, and they shall hear Jezreel. And I will sow her unto me in the earth, and I will have mercy upon her that hath not obtained mercy. And I will say to them which are not my people, Thou art my people, and they shall say, Thou art mine God. Glory be to his holy name. Chapter 3. Then said the Lord unto me, Go yet. Now, this word go yet means go get another one, because many scholars believe that Gomer is dead at this time. Go yet, love a woman beloved of her friend, yet an adulteress, according to the love of the Lord toward the children of Israel, who looked to other gods and loved flagons of wine. So I brought her to me for 15 pieces of silver, and for a homer of barley, and a half a homer of barley. What is that? That's the price of a female slave. And I said unto her, Thou shalt abide for me many days. Thou shalt not play the harlot, and thou shalt not be for another man. So will I also be for thee. For the children of Israel shall abide many days without a king, without a prince, and without a sacrifice, and without an image, and without an ephod, and without a teraphim. When they went across the Caucasus Mountains, it took them about a year and 4 days to organize into a country. Afterward shall the children of Israel return and seek the Lord their God, and David their king, that would be Jesus Christ, and shall fear the Lord and his goodness in the latter days. Chapter 4. Hear the word of the Lord, ye children of Israel. For the Lord hath a controversy with the inhabitants of the land, because there is no truth, no mercy, no knowledge of God in the land. That's true today, ain't it? How many people know Yahweh's name? How many people know that Jesus said, "No man knows the Son, but the Father, and no man knows the Father but the Son, and to whom He will reveal Him"? How many churches teach that? Verse 2. By swearing and lying and killing and stealing and committing adultery, they break out, and blood touches blood. Ain't that what's going on today? Therefore shall the land mourn, and every one that dwelleth therein shall languish. With the beast of the field, and with the fowls of the heaven, yea, the fishes of the sea also shall be taken away. Yet let no man strive, nor reprove another. For thy people are as they that strive with the priest. Therefore shalt thou fall in the day. And the prophet also shall fall with thee in the night. And I will destroy thy mother. Hear me now, listen. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge, because thou hast rejected knowledge. Now, we've got all kinds of books here. How many preachers don't know anything about Osterhaus? How many preachers ain't never picked up a book and figured out who Osterhaus is? I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me, seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy God. Well, if you forget the law of the God, how are you going to be a priest? What does he say in Proverbs? Get wisdom, get understanding, forget it not. I will also forget thy children. Verse 7, as they were increased, so they sinned against me. Therefore will I change their glory into shame. They eat up the sin of my people, and they set their heart on their iniquity. And there shall be like people, like priests, and I will punish them for their ways and reward them their doings. We're going to get what we got coming, y'all. For they shall eat and not have enough. They shall commit whoredom and shall not increase, because they have left off to take heed to the Lord. Whoredom and wine and new wine taketh away the heart. My people ask counsel at their stocks, and their staff declareth to them. For the spirit of whoredom hath caused them to err, and they do go a-whoring from under their God. What is this spirit of a whore he's talking about? Why did the dog come in a man's house? Because a whore brought it in there. Verse 13, they sacrifice upon the top of the mountains, and burn incense upon the hills, under oaks and poplars and elms, because the shadow thereof is good. Therefore your daughters shall commit whoredom, and your spouses shall commit adultery. You go chasing them little Easter eggs, and you're going to see what's going to happen. He just told you right here what's going to happen. I will not punish your daughters when they commit whoredom, nor your spouses when they commit adultery. For you themselves are separated with whores, and they sacrifice with harlots. Therefore the people that do not understand shall fall. Mark that verse down. I'm gonna read the 14th verse again. And you need to listen to it. Because when Satan gets here, this verse is going to be implemented. Listen. I will not punish your daughters when they commit whoredom, nor your spouses when they commit adultery. For themselves are separated with whores. They sacrifice with harlots. Therefore, the people that do not understand shall fall. What does it say in the book of Proverbs? Wisdom is the principal thing. So therefore get wisdom. That's common sense, right? What's the next line in that verse? But in all of your getting, get understanding. Because if you don't get understanding, you are going to worship Antichrist. You can believe that. Therefore thou, Israel, play the harlot. Though thou, Israel, play the harlot. This is verse 15. Yet let not Judah offend, and come not ye unto Gilgal. That's a heap. Neither go ye up unto Beth-aven. That's the house of nothing. Nor swear the Lord liveth. For Israel slideth back as a backsliding heifer. Now the Lord will feed them as a lamb in a large place. Here we go. Ephraim is joined to idols. Let him alone. Now listen. Who is the mayor in London right now? He's a Muslim. Ephraim has joined himself to idols. Their drink is sour. They have committed whoredom continually. Her rulers with shame do love. Give ye. The wind hath bound her up in her winds, and they shall be ashamed because of their sacrifices. It's coming to that right now. Chapter 5. Hear ye this, O priests. Now he's talking to the preachers now. And hearken, you house of Israel. They're talking to all of us. And give ye ear, O house of King of judgment. For judgment is toward you, because ye have been a snare on Mizpah, and a net spread upon Tabor. And the revolters are profound to make slaughter, though I have been a rebuker of them all. I know Ephraim, and Israel is not hid from me. For now, O Ephraim, thou committest a whoredom, and Israel defiled, and Israel is defiled. They will not frame their doings to turn unto their God. All you got to do is stop doing what you're doing and turn to God. He will accept you. For the spirit of whoredom is in the midst of them, and they have not known the Lord. That's why people's got a dog in their house. You got a dog in the house? You don't know the Lord. I don't care what you say. Them dogs got in there because of whores. Whores is the one that talked us into bringing dogs in the house. And the pride, this is verse 5, and the pride of Israel doeth testify to his sakes. Therefore shall Israel and Ephraim fall in their iniquity. Judah also shall fall with them. They shall go with their flocks and with their herds, and seek the Lord. But they shall not find him. He hath withdrawn himself from them. You got to know how to go to the throne of God. You better know what Isaiah chapter 43 and verse 25 and 26 says. Verse 7, they have dealt treacherously against the Lord. Now, when did they do that? Every time they go out and roll an Easter egg. For they have begotten strange children. What? That word strange children means children that is not of Judah. That's a mixed breed. And now shall a mouth devour them with their portion. Blow you the cornet in Gibeah, and the trumpet in Ramoth. Cry aloud at Beth-aven. After thee, O Benjamin, Ephraim shall be desolate in the days of rebuke. Among the tribes of Israel have I made known that which shall surely be. The princes of Judah were like them that removed the bond, therefore I will pour out my wrath upon them like water. Ephraim is oppressed and broken in judgment, because he willingly walked after the commandment. Therefore will I be unto Ephraim as a moth, and to the house of Judah as rottenness. When Ephraim saw his sickness and Judah saw his wound, then went Ephraim to the Assyrian and sent to King Jared. Yet could he not heal you, nor cure you of your wound. For I will be unto Ephraim as a lion, and a young lion to the house of Judah. I, even I, that's emphatic, will tear and go away. I will take away, and none shall rescue them. I will go and return unto my place, till they acknowledge their offense, and seek my face in their affliction. They will seek me early. What's coming ain't good. When Satan gets here, it ain't going to be good. Chapter 6. Come, and let us return unto the Lord, for he hath torn. He will heal us. Who is he? Yahweh Rophika, the God, the Lord that heals us. He has smitten, he will bind us up. After 2 days will he revive us. In the 3rd day he will raise us up. We shall live in his sight. Then shall we know, if we follow on to know the Lord. His going forth is prepared as the morning, and he shall come unto us as the rain, as the latter and the former rain unto the earth. O Ephraim, what shall I do unto thee? Question. O Judah, what shall I do unto thee? Question. For your goodness is as the morning cloud, and as the early dew, it doeth go away. Therefore I have hewn them by the prophets, I have slain them by the words of my mouth, and thy judgments are as the light that goeth forth. For I desire mercy, and not sacrifice, and knowledge of God more than burnt offerings. Why ain't the preachers telling the people who God is? That's all he wants. But they, like men, have transgressed the covenant. There have they dealt treacherously against me. Gilead is a city of them that work iniquity, and is polluted with the blood. And as troop of robbers wait for a man, so the company of priests murder in the way by consent. They consented. They get together. Instead of reading the Word of God, they'll read a quarterly written by some man in some other town. For they commit lewdness. I have seen a horrible thing in the house of Israel. There is a whoredom of Ephraim. Israel is defiled. And O Judah, he has set an harvest for thee, when I return the captivity of my people. We'll leave it there for today. And may the Lord bless you and keep you. May the Lord make his face shine on you and be gracious unto you. The Lord lift up his countenance up unto thee and give thee peace. And I sure hope you got something out of it.